everyone, and hey to all of my Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and totally awesome walking dudes and dudettes, obviously. Hope you are all doing well and keeping safe, and welcome back to another video on this totally awesome channel of mine. So, yeah, almost all of Scotland's remaining COVID-19 restrictions are to end from August 9th. Social distancing will be dropped in those settings, meaning more capacity at pubs and restaurants and larger crowds at sporting events and concerts. In close contact, those who test positive will no longer self-isolate. However, the wearing of face coverings will continue to include secondary schools where staff will need to maintain 1 metre physical distancing for the first 6 weeks of term, and twice weekly testing will be required. On Monday, 9th of August, the current limits on the number of people who can meet up will be dropped. As all social distancing rules in those settings, this means nightclubs will be allowed to reopen and larger crowds will be allowed to gather for indoor and outdoor events. And have to isolate. The use of face coverings will remain for some time. See return to schools and universities in the next few weeks. Scotland is the latest country deciding to ease most rules. On Monday the 9th of August, so next week at the time of this video being filmed, most remaining legal restrictions end. It means no physical distancing or limits on the size of social gatherings, no venues legally required to close. However, some requirements will continue, including face coverings compulsory on public transport and inside places like shops for some time to come. Indoor hospitality venues must collect customer contact details. Travel restrictions will continue. People will continue to be advised to work from home when possible. Organisers of large events must apply for permission. Restrictions remain in schools for the first 6 weeks of the new term, including 1 metre physical distancing. Until the 9th of August, all of Scotland is at level 0. No limits on how many people can meet, 1 metre twice limit removed. Face coverings no longer required by law. Although the government still expects and recommends them in crowded and enclosed spaces, some shops and transport operators will still require masks. Nightclubs can reopen, pubs and restaurants no longer table service. No limits on guests at weddings and funerals, no limits on people attending concerts, theatres, sports events, no restrictions on criminal worship. Under 18s no longer have to self-isolate. Limits on visitors to care homes will be removed. On the 16th of August, most COVID restrictions in schools, including bubbles, will end. On the same date, fully vaccinated adults will not need to self-isolate. People also continue to meet with others outside where possible. People working from home will be encouraged to return to the workplace gradually. Some things have changed. 10 people from 3 households can meet indoors in private dwellings. 15 people from unlimited households can meet outdoors. Some levels no longer restricted. No social distancing outdoors. 2nd of August, people fully vaccinated now have to self-isolate. 6 people can meet indoors. Restaurants can reopen. All premises can reopen. No legal limits on the number of people can meet indoors. Face coverings will continue to be required for the present time. Teachers and secondary school pupils will still be asked for face coverings in classrooms for the first 6 weeks of the new term. Not being vaccinated, asked to take the lateral flow test. They should take them twice a week. All pupils have to wear masks at all times and 1 metre distancing remains between adult staff. And as the latest nation to announce the end of most restrictions from the 9th of August, most rules on social distancing and limits to the size of gatherings will be lifted. However, face coverings will continue to be mandatory in most public spaces. Remains to keep a safe distance from those in other households. Schools for up to 6 weeks next term. Staff will still be required to keep at least 1 metre apart from each other and from children. Almost all legal restrictions have been lifted, and the number of people you can meet at home or indoor and outdoors. Household or up to 6 people from different households can meet indoors or at home. People do not need to social distance. If the COVID situation allows, social distancing rules, including indoors, will end on the 7th of August. 10 people from 3 households can now meet in a private home. There's no upper limit on the number of people at outdoor gatherings. In indoor settings such as restaurants, workplaces, the social distancing limit has been reduced to 1 metre. Social distancing is not required by law for outdoor activities. Limit that people keep 1 metre apart from people not in their households. Could agree on 12th of August to put a date in place to end social distancing. The legal requirement to wear a face covering ended on 19th of July, but the government expects and recommends people to wear them in crowded areas. Masks. In Scotland, masks must still be worn in shops and public transport. In Wales, masks are still legally required in all indoor public areas. Masks will still be required. In Northern Ireland, face coverings must still be worn indoors. On the 16th of August, under 18s in England will no longer have to self-isolate if they've been in close contact with a positive case. School bubbles, children in mixed year class weeks have ended. Some schools have kept it in place through the end of the term. Schools no longer have to stagger start and finish times. Face coverings are no longer compulsory and social distancing is no longer necessary. Don't have to self-isolate, do lateral flow tests. This can result in whole classes being sent home. Since in August, people are up for summer. It's not clear what arrangements will be when people's return. They don't take a lot. Masks are no longer compulsory. In England, secondary school pupils in England have not needed to wear masks. Keep wearing them. In July, you have to wear them. Will be lifted on Monday. Most of the COVID restrictions in Scotland will be lifted on Monday the 9th of August. Physical distancing and the limits on gatherings will be removed and all venues will be allowed to reopen. There will also be changes to rules on self-isolation. But face coverings will still need to be worn in many public spaces including schools. Social distancing will be removed. Nightclubs will be allowed to reopen. People also have to wear face coverings in all same indoor settings, level 0. Pupils and teachers in secondary schools will continue to wear face coverings and the 1 metre social distancing will remain for at least 6 weeks. Tasks not to self-isolate. That's nice, isn't it? Rules which remain in force until the 9th of August. Up to 8 people from 4 households can meet indoors at home. 10 people from 4 households can meet. 15 people, up to 15 households can meet. Children under 12 don't count. There is no longer a requirement for customers to rebook a 2-hour slot. So, let's say this is a good bank, isn't it? Scotland will be free from the restrictions very soon. So that means I can go visit my boyfriend Thomas. hopefully soon once this whole thing is over. So yeah, just had a very relaxed day today. Had chicken nuggets and chips from McDonald's again, and then later on had my dad's spaghetti bolognese. He always makes it so damn good. And I had a pot noodle earlier. And also I just want to say a massive well done to my boy Danny and Janine. Heard that your performance went well. Sorry I wasn't there to watch you two perform. Well, on the group Facebook, but I'm glad it went really well. So yeah, well done Danny and Janine. Well done. I know Danny, you said that you cringe every time you hear me say your name, but I just have to anyway, this will be the last time. That was it. And I'm glad that you're joining New Horizons like next month. So I can't wait to see you in person. But yeah. I think that's everything I wanted to say. So if you like what you see, please give a like, comment, share this video with your friends and family, and most importantly subscribe to the channel because it always helps me out and every subscriber counts. And let me know what videos you want to see from me in the future. And as always, be yourself, and peace out to all of my Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and to all of my totally awesome rocking dudes and dudettes. Rock on, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.